Yes, there's nothing like the nuke fear, the fear that just keeps on giving and giving. And isn't it just so strange that few channels, I mean nil-nilly, other than this channel and a few other exceptions, have covered the nuclear hoax. And certainly it's really only this channel that's punched the shit out of the Chernobyl hoax. The most important hoax of all, really. What they said about this. I mean, 9/11 had its effect on the day, just a total hoax, a real mind-op. But this thing here, it didn't just last a day, it was weeks. It was an ongoing disaster. We all could die tomorrow. And now, years later, it's still poisoning people. No, it's not. It's a lie. It's a hoax. Get it straight. And ask those channels like the Pang, like the RV channel. None of them want to step up to the plate and call this. In fact, they call it real. They push the fear porn. They tell you that some stupid incident like Nice or Paris was a hoax. So what? Hit this incident here in 9/11, things like that. The depleted uranium lie. Anything to do with nuclear. Nuclear is the big lie, and these channels will not cover it because they are government operations run through through religious organisations often, and you know what nut jobs they can be, and they're totally set up anyway. But read here, 108, just like the Buddhist number for the universe. In Eastern mysticism, 108, the most important number. And then we have the 13 number. The number 13, well known, Friday the 13th, of course, supposed to be Christ dead on the cross. Value of the letter M for Mary. So it's a very Isis, Mary, Semiramis idea. And a number for illuminated government too. And lots to do with Jerusalem, as you can see in the letter 13. 13, a number that we all know, Friday the 13th. It instantly sort of terrifies people. Some people won't have a 13th floor in a building. Meaning of the snake, the dragon, and Mary, because she crushes the snake. So it's backwards, forwards again, as many things. And it brings bad luck or misfortune. And here it is, attached to Chernobyl. And you want your blackjack, Mr. Pang? People call things like the blackjack code idea of the 777, and then when you present it to them with something like this, they deny it. What sort of scum lying is that, Mr. Pang? Mr. RV and your mixed bag? Where's your video on Chernobyl? Where is it? And that was an earlier one, which, again, some of these shield channels try and say is real. And people got greenfoot. They only presented one case in a BBC documentary. And they're calling that real. Now look at this. This here is on rollers and it rolls over the top. Now they reckon they've thrown concrete on this before and they're saying it's now cracking up. I don't know whether they threw the concrete here or over here. This looks exactly the same as day one when the idiot biobots, were shoveling stuff off the roof. Just a total lie and a half. There might even be a bit of that going on here in this video, I've noticed. It's a joke and a half, this video, that's for sure. Let's just have a look at it here. There's the music, the spooky music. And here it goes. It's coming into place. It's going to fill the hole at this end, the cutout. And here it comes. There you go. Now they said concrete would seal it. How's this thin metal thing that's light enough to move like that? It's just a prop, isn't it? Just a prop. But unfortunately, there won't be any channel that will step up to the plate and call it a prop. No, they'll call it real. It annoys me so much, you got no idea. I wish I had those people in my sights. And with a video camera, we would have a comedy video then, I tell you right now. You'd be laughing for a week. And what would happen? To the scum that call this real. How can they sleep at night? Yes, listen to this little bit of a doco, and it finishes with a mad, frantic lot of guys shoveling off the roof. Well, in another video that I found, there's only 2 guys allowed at a time. And now there's suddenly 6 there. And the idiot way they're shoveling off the roof just tells all.
At 1:30 in the morning on the 26th of April 1986, there was a serious accident at the Chernobyl nuclear power station in Ukraine. As a result of human error and a design flaw, a huge explosion destroyed the 4th reactor, releasing a deadly cloud of radiation into the atmosphere. Soviet soldiers were the first ordered in to
Here they come. Look at them going up the ladder. Did you see that? What a joke. And look at this little saute here.
desperately try and fill the gaping hole.
Oh, look at them shoveling off with the radiation-proof lever lined with lead coats, the homemade ones they made the night before. What a joke. Look at him. Oh,
with
yes.
heavy lead overalls being their only protection.
Lead overalls, but nothing on the face there, was there? Nothing on the face? What's protecting here? What a load of rubbish. Yet the Pang and other lying scum will call this real. How do they sleep at night?
Only protection from lethal radiation.
As in the background, there's just a consistent little crackle of a Geiger counter added to the documentary. You love that Pang, do you scum?
Accident spread. Fear of the unknown effects of radiation gripped the locals.
Oh, it's like the Jesuits never got injured at Hiroshima because they were doing prayers for Mary. Prayers for Mary saves you.
Chernobyl is now a 30-kilometre guarded exclusion zone.
Yes, everything's threes with Chernobyl. Everything's in threes. This guy again, no protection. There's no protection needed. Because there's nothing going on here.
Radiation into the atmosphere.
Look, up this ladder he goes. Look at this for a joke.
Soviet soldiers were the first ordered in to
Up they
desperately
go.
try and fill the gaping hole where the reactor once was.
They're going to fill the gaping hole with their shovels and the rubbish.
With heavy lead overalls being their own.
Yes, but no protection here, just heavy lead overalls. You loving this Pang, are you lying scum? Absolute lying scum. And don't tell me not to tell people about this, you shills. I am going to expose all the Pommy Shill gang and all the Russia vids. I'm so godly bullshit artist at San Francisco earthquake, securing refrigerators, Mr. Russia vids, Mr. Bend over. I tell you what a lying scum that guy is. The mixed bag of nuts. They're just all as bad as Dabu 7. Dabu 7's floating dummies in the water, and he thought that was cool to have floating dummies in the water. Look at the bodies, he said. And you look at them and you go, they're dummies. And then he turned up at Ferguson. So all in the same boat race, lying scum. None of them are going to cover Chernobyl. None of them are ever going to tell you the truth. Now, people who watch those people's channels, just stay away from mine. And don't come here and tell me that I can't expose those shit. Those absolute scum of the earth that would have little children crawling under desks away from MIAC nuclear illusion. Nuclear illusion. How many times do you need to see this guy climbing a ladder just to know it's a fake hoax? What's protecting him here? Just a little face mask. What a load of rubbish. And on the sides, look, the lead overalls only go up and down the sides.
Soviet soldiers were the
Don't
first
protect your
ordered in
balls.
to desperately try and
Because
fill the
people like
gaping
a
hole
Pang
where
and
the reactor
RV have no
was.
balls. They're just paid shills. Paid to discredit, paid to lie. And they can't do a video about Chernobyl. The magic Maya illusion number. And then they've even got an event at Mayak. More illusion, more lies. And people like Pang say it's real. The Greenfoot. And he's never answered my questions. Of course he won't. He's a lying scum. So if you're watching channels like that, stay away from my channel.